first strategy we are going to use is the partial quotient division strategy. So the first thing we need to do is select a division problem and set it up like this. We're going to choose 576 divided by 3. So we're going to set it up like this. You have a big long tail. Now we're going to look at our hundreds. We have to share this number 576 three different ways equally. So we're going to look at our hundreds first, and we are going to ask ourselves, can we share at least one of these hundreds with all of our three groups? And the answer is yes. We can give each group 100. So we're going to write the 100 that we're going to give the groups over here. Then we have to multiply the 1 times the 3 to tell us that we've used 300 of our 576. So we are now going to subtract that from the 576 to tell us how many we have still left to share. And we have 276. Now we need to look at our tens. We cannot share this 100 with our three groups, so we have to trade those in for tens. So we need to trade these 200s in for 20 tens, because 10 tens make 100. So we now have 27 tens and the number 276. So what we are going to do now is we have to share these tens with our three groups. So we need to ask ourselves, what can I multiply by 3 to get me close to, but not over 27? And the answer to that would be 9. So I could share 9 tens with my three groups. So I'm going to write my 9 tens, which is 90, over here. Now I have to again multiply the 9 times the 3, and that tells me that I used 27 tenths, which would be 270. And now I am going to subtract that, and I am going to get 6 left over. Now I have 6 ones that I still have to share with my three groups. So I ask myself again, what can I multiply by 3 to get 6, or to get 6 or something close to it but not over? And the answer to that would be 2. Because 2 times 3 is 6, so I have used all of my 6 ones. So I subtract that, and I have 0 remainder. Now what I have to do to find out what my answer is, I have to add my partial quotients. So I'm going to add 190 and 2, and that gives me 192. Now, I'm not finished yet, because now I have to check my work. You always want to check your division work. So what I am going to do is I am going to multiply 192 times 3, and that should get me the number I started with, which is 576. So if I multiply this times my 3, I should get